asking you a little bit about yourselves. Now, probably this is the very first question that you will hear at a job interview. Tell me about yourself. So let's get started with you, Ezekiel. Tell me about yourself. What do you have to tell me about yourself?
So, what can I say? I am software engineer. I have 9 years on the road. I code in Java. I'm using Spring Boot on the days on the software. Um, I study English 1 hour a day. So is a work in progress.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Um and I'm looking for job opportunities on the aboard to know cultures, people. I have a lot of things about um, possibly travel, possibly uh, mm, what can I say, um, gain more money.
okay.
It's important. So
That's about it. Okay, number
that's
one
it.
thing. I'm sorry?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay,
It's very complex to explain in little talk.
yeah. For sure. You see, the one thing about this question is that you have to keep it concise. And what do I mean by that? You have to keep it short, and you did. Now I will address the mistakes that you committed. Okay. Now
Okay.
there was something very good that happened, Ezekiel. I could understand everything you said. And you see, and you did not hesitate, which is absolutely perfect. Because you see, when we are interviewing foreigners, we don't care. We don't actually care whether you're committing mistakes. This is not what we're interested in. This is not what we want. We want to know what you have to offer, what you can bring to the table. And you did that. Now, I will just teach you a few things. You see, so you are a software engineer. In English, whenever you are going to talk about your profession, you have to use the article. So, I am a software engineer. You cannot just
Okay.
say, I am software engineer. You have to say, I am a software engineer or I am a software engineer. Whether you want to say a or a, that's up to you, okay? But you need to have the article in there. So please
Okay.
repeat after me. I am a software engineer.
I am a software engineer. Okay.
Well done. Next up, there were a few pronunciation mistakes. So you see the word culture, culture. Please repeat after me. Culture,
Culture.
culture.
Culture
And abroad. You want to work abroad
abroad.
so that you can have the opportunity to earn more money. Okay. Though if you say
Right.
to gain more money, everybody would understand you. But the correct word in this context would be to earn more money. Okay.
Okay.
And study, study. So you've been studying English for an hour every day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well done. You see, all of these things, there were minor things. I'm doing my job as an English teacher, yeah, by teaching you the things that I could pick up on, yeah. But like, most and foremost, the most important thing is to be understood, and you managed to do that. Well done. Now, Fred, it's your turn. I would like you to tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you have to tell me about yourself?
Well, I'm a chemist.
Okay.
I'm I'm working in a share labs. I don't know if you know this industry.
Never heard of it.
No,
No.
uh, and I live in Recife since November. I'm sorry for my bad English. I'm
You don't,
still
please do not apologize. It's okay. You're here in a class because you're learning. Do not feel embarrassed or ashamed because you're learning. There's nothing for you to apologize like for. No. Please do not
Okay.
apologize. It's fine.
First of
What?
all, I putz, esqueci. Trava, velho.
You were saying that you've been living in Mississippi for some time.
Yeah, I came here in the last of in the final of the last year, in November.
Oh, you went there in the end of last year.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
first of all, I'm stayed here alone, and this year my wife came here to stay with me,
Okay. Fair enough.
and
So she joined you.
yes.
Okay.
So now, putz, desculpa. Tá.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's okay.
Eu tento falar, eu tento traduzir na cabeça, mas não foi.
Keep trying. Keep
Keep
trying.
trying. Keep trying. You can't give up. You can't give up. It's okay. So I'll give you some more time so you can think about the answer. Okay, and I'll get back to you. Is that okay?
Ok,
But do not apologize for trying. It's okay to commit mistakes. It's fine. This is not the judgment day. Nobody's here to criticize you for all the sins you've committed in this life, okay? This is not what we're here for. Don't worry
ok.
about that. Now, Giangela. Hi, darling. How are you? Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay, I'll skip you. Okay, I'll get back to you later on.
I think
Mateo,
she has something problem.
yeah, there might be she might be experiencing issues with her mic. Your mic is off. Oh Jesus. Okay, Mateos, hello. How are you? How are you doing? You okay?
Hello, I am busy now, so I can hear you, but I can't participate
Interact.
now.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
Okay.
fine. So
Thanks.
yeah, Ezekiel, you're going to be tortured again. So we have a situation here. I am going to ask you a question, okay? Things are going to get a little bit more interesting now. So here's the question for you, Ezekiel. Tell me about a time when you faced a significant challenge at work. How did you approach it? How did you approach it? And what was the outcome? Before you answer that, do you understand the question?
So, a significant challenge.
Please repeat
Mm,
after me. Significant.
there was one time we have a problem with one client. They have a lot of data to process,
Okay.
and the time, the current from beginning at the end is the current 6 days to process all that, and we need thinking about solutions. In just one thing we make is verificate the users uh, existent on the database and not access the platform. Just this reduce the lot of data 90%, and the process reduce the 6 days to 4 hours.
Wow.
Just one line, just one line. But the solutions, the tests, the discussions, talkings, one a week during the a week until find the final solution.
Yeah.
So uh, um, how can I say? The time to find the solution is very, very, very bigger. The time of solution itself.
Yeah, what you're trying to tell me is that it was like once you understood what the problem was, it was easy to fix it. But until you could identify the root cause of a problem, it took a lifetime.
Yeah,
That's what you're trying to say. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
the challenging part there was to hold meetings and to have people involved investigating the matter so that you could see and detect the problem. And once you did, it could be solved by changing one line of code.
yeah, yeah. Just that.
Yeah. So I was able to understand everything you said. Again, well done. There were only minor mistakes. You see, this video that I'm recording, I am going to edit it and you're going to see subtitles, just like that video I showed you. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm going to leave um, the corrections in the subtitles. So you will be able to see the mistakes that you committed and how you could improve your speech. But overall, it was like I would rate that like 85%. Yeah. In the
okay,
meaning that when it comes to understanding, 100%. The
okay,
message was conveyed precisely. That was very good. Only a few things when it comes to grammar, but minor things, no big deal. Okay.
okay.
Well done. Now let's try again. Angela, let me see if I can hear you this time. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you, my darling. Hello,
Woohoo!
welcome. So welcome to the class. How are you?
I'm good right now. And
No,
you? And you
awesome.
guys?
I'm very well, thank you. Would it be possible for you to turn on your camera, or is that not a possibility?
Let me try. My computer is just terrible. Let me try.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, it
it's working.
works. Awesome. Good. So, Angela, now I would like to hear a little bit about you. Tell me about yourself. What do you have to tell me about yourself? Who is Angela?
Mm, okay. I'm Giangela. I am 25 years old. I live in Blumenau, Santa Catarina, but I am from.
Oh,
You too?
yeah. And so
Oh!
does Ezekiel. The three of us were all from the state of Santa Catarina.
Yeah,
That's good. I've been living here. I've been lived here for 10 years. I am actually from Sergipe.
Oh, okay. I'm originally from Minas Gerais,
Ah, nice.
but I've been living here for the past 8 years.
8 years?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. I moved here when I was about your age. I moved here when I was 25. Yeah. Okay. So tell me more about what you do.
I study and I work. I work in a stove industry, and I study. How can I say? I study after the graduation.
Oh, it's a
Post,
post graduation course.
yeah,
Okay.
post graduation in quality engineer.
Oh, that's very nice. Interesting. Cool. So, are you looking for a particular type of position?
Mm, right now, I am a quality analyst, and I'm looking for a job. Mm, how can I say? I'm looking for a job with the same role. Role is
Yeah,
correct.
role. That's the
In the
word. Well
same
done.
role, but in a big or in a challenger in industry, or I don't know, just getting better.
Well done. Angela, you only committed one tiny mistake. One tiny. It was like nothing. It's just that you say, I'm a bitch. As a teacher, I'm supposed to be a bitch, right? I'm supposed to be evil as a teacher. But like, it was just one mistake. You're looking for a more challenging position. It could be
Ah,
the same position, but you want it in an environment at a company where you will be provided with more challenges and more opportunities for you to develop yourself as a professional. That was the only thing that you committed. Like as a mistake. Well done. Congratulations. You have a fantastic level of English. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, again, now you, Ezekiel, another question for you.
Okay.
You see, you will have a job interview for an Italian company. So let's pretend I am representing this Italian company, my darling. And here's the question for you. If you were hired for this role as a software engineer, what would be your first course of action to make a positive impact within the team and the organization?
Okay. Oh, first, I not reinvent the road. Uh, in my mind, I need know the situation, integration with the equipe,
The
the
team?
other peoples, to thinking a solution about the problems, about something. How can I say? Improvement. But why I don't thinking I'm possible to say uh, I do this in this
On
at
your
this
own.
moment. At this moment, I don't think I do this for when my thoughts are confusing. Uh, I don't think I'm just do something with a very impact without know the situation, know the ambient, know the code. I don't think I'm imagination something.
Oh, okay, Ezekiel. Now we have a problem there. We have a situation, okay? Now I
Okay.
understand what you're trying to say. What you're trying to tell me is that you cannot take action when you don't know the problem. Yeah?
Yeah,
So, how can you make a decision? How can you take a course of action when you don't know the issue that you'll be experiencing? That's what you're trying to say, right?
yeah.
But you see, the question is not about that. So that's the problem. The question, you see, what we have in the question is if you were hired for this role, what would be your first course of action to make a positive impact within the team and the organization? When I ask something like this, I want to know more about your soft skills. So, for example, you could state something like, well, I believe that one of the things that will be extremely important for the team is that I'm always willing to share knowledge. I'm always in touch with the community, and I'm always trying to look for different ways to find a solution to any given problem. And therefore, I like to work with my team members so that we can find a path to address a given issue. That's
Okay.
what the question was
So
about.
the message is the same, but the
We have
form.
to be careful the way you're delivering the message.
Okay,
Do you understand?
the form what I say is wrong.
Exactly. I understood what you're trying to say, but the way you're delivering it, the idea that but the other person will understand is something else, you know?
Okay,
Because you see,
okay,
I'm not talking about a general problem. There actually is no problem. I want to know what you can bring to the table as a professional. What do you have to offer? What do you have in your experience that would be valuable to the company? Do you understand the
okay,
difference now?
okay. I understand. So if I change my answer,
Yes.
uh, so first I need know the colleagues, the equip. I don't understand. I don't say a colleagues.
Colleagues, co workers.
coworkers.
Yes.
Okay. First, I know the coworkers and know what they know about the system, the software to integrate, to know the ambient.
Let's
Uh,
be very careful with this word. What do you mean by Aben? Do you mean environment?
inf- is the what I say, the environment of
Yes, the work environment. Yes.
work environment.
Yes.
Know the work environment to know what I'm collaborate.
Yeah. To know
Yeah,
what you're working, who you're working with.
yeah. So I'm what can I say? Thinking.
It's okay.
Uh,
Take your time.
um, I just I just I don't say explain wh- what I have to do to say deliver my knowledge to colleagues uh, to know what I am uh, help them. I don't say what compose the phrase. It's very complex for
Yeah.
me.
I think I know what you're trying to say. Are you trying to tell me that first you would like to have the opportunity to get to know your coworkers so you can get familiar with what they have to offer too, and so you would be able to say the things that you could contribute to the company. Is this what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, well, assim, no, é,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
It's just this. I need to think simplification of idea.
Yeah, you need to be a little bit more concise, but that's okay. This is why we're having the class, you know? So you have the opportunity to think, because when we're doing this, it is difficult because then you have to think of the thing that you want to say, and then you have to say it in English. And then there's this translation moment that you have in your head. Yeah. And it
Yeah.
takes time. I understand that. Okay. Now, Jangela, here's a question for you.
Okay.
In your previous roles, how have you demonstrated your ability to adapt to change and learn new skills or technologies quickly? Do you understand the question?
Um, in the last opportunity, I demonstrated just um, I demonstrated acting, acting. In fact, by myself because I was alone, completely alone. So I can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah,
So I did show this ability, this skill, this ability
yeah,
because I was by myself.
yeah. Let me teach you a different way of saying this. Yeah, even though people would understand you, yeah, it would be better for you to say, by taking the initiative on my own.
Taking the initiative by my own.
Yeah. So you demonstrated your ability to adapt to change and learn new skills and technologies quickly by taking the initiative on your own by yourself, you know? That sounds a lot better than acting, because when you say something like acting, I expect to see you on stage acting like some global actress or some shit like that, you know?
Okay.
But if you say, like, no, by taking the initiative on my own, that's precisely clear, and they won't have to think about it. Oh, she actually meant this, you know? But it was possible to understand you. It's just so that you know there is a better expression for you to use. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, because you answered that so quickly, this next question will also be for you. So, Angela, What's the most creative solution you've come up with to solve a problem in your previous job?
Most creative. Mm, I could say every solution is just a result of creativity. Every solution.
Every solution
Every
comes out of
solution.
creativity. Wow.
Because I need to think. I need to talk with my colleagues. How can I say? I need to think. So every response and every action is just a result of a created creativity. But I guess there is nothing so spectacular. Everything is so ordinary. Ordinary is terrible. I don't know. It's
No,
terrible.
no,
Ordinary.
ordinary actually is a common word in English when you mean like it's common. But you see,
It's common.
I'll be honest, I was surprised by your answer when you said, well, every solution comes out of creativity. That was a creative answer on its own, you know? So well done. Well done.
So that's it. That's it.
Okay. So, Ezekiel, here's another question for you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting because I don't know if you're going to agree with me, Ezekiel, but I think software engineers, some of them, they might struggle with, um, with situations where when they have to prioritize tasks, and that's why you have agile methodologies and things like that, right? So you're
Yeah.
able to better schedule the tasks that you have at hand, right? So let's see what you have to say about this. How do you prioritize your tasks when you have multiple deadlines and commitments?
Okay. To prioritize the tasks, first I need to say something about all tasks. What is more financial impact? What is more time to deliver? What's more complex to resolve?
Okay.
How can I say? These three questions help me to define. But what can I say? If the have a financial impact very expensive, and the task is quickly resolved, more time is money.
Yes, for sure.
We do first
Exactly.
ever.
Yeah.
When do that, uh, I thinking is uh, in second position. The tasks as uh, more quickly, more simple, when not demands very complex to eliminate quick.
Yeah. So you
So
basically, I'm sorry, please continue.
basically is money involved,
Yeah.
times fast to resolve,
Yeah.
and after uh, something like more complex, more needs more analysis, uh,
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay. Please repeat after me. Money, not money. Money.
Money,
Money.
money,
Money, money, money, money, money, money, money.
money.
Good,
Okay,
good. And complexity.
complexity.
Yeah. So you take into account the complexity of a problem. So basically, what I could understand, but what you said is that you have a few variables that you take into account. You take the amount of money that will be required, or the financial impact that it will take, the amount of time that will be required to solve the problem, and the complexity involved. So you
Yeah,
analyze these three variables in order to determine in order to prioritize the task that you're going to work on. Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Something need more variables, but the analysis is what can I say, individuality.
What do you mean?
Um, Certain problems need analysis
Oh,
focus
I
on the
get it.
problem.
Some problems require a deeper and more structured analysis, but
Yeah,
generally you take this approach. Then, if you come across a problem that is more complex, then you add more variables. Is that what you were trying to say?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, cool.
yes.
Got it. Okay. So, oh, there you go. Here's the question for you, Angela.
Okay.
So, tell me about a time when you had to persuade a skeptical or resistant person to accept your idea or proposal. That's a nice question.
It was my routine because I
It was
used
your
to,
thing.
yeah, because I used to work with suppliers. I
Oh,
had to negotiate with suppliers.
yeah.
Um uh let me try one time in a special. Okay, let me try a context. I work. I have. I worked in a huge industry of labels. So this supplier was responsible for the main product who will no the main product which
The main product
that. Eu tô confundindo. Eu quero falar que dava origem. Eu quero falar matéria-prima. Eu tô esquecendo o nome matéria-prima.
raw material.
Raw material. That's it.
Raw
Thank you.
material. Yeah, you're
That
welcome.
supplier was responsible for the main raw material. So
Okay.
was big number of
It was a
with
big amount of money.
money. Okay.
Amount, not a number.
Amount
Yeah, big amount of money.
amount of money in material. So I had to discuss and convince the supplier to give me no, give me no to how can I say devolver
Return or to give back.
to give back all the money because
Oh, in
the
this case, refund. To issue a refund.
yeah
Yeah,
the whole issue turned into a number and I need the whole number back to
yeah.
company.
You needed the quantity to be refunded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in cash, in money, or in material, in
yeah.
more material.
In raw materials. Okay.
Yeah. So I had to discuss and shows every information and prove with all documents and make a video and just prove my points and to the supplier make sure I was talking the truth, I was being real, and the problem actually exists.
Yes.
So it takes, I don't know, 2 months, but I have.
It took something like 2 months, but I succeeded.
It took, okay. It took,
Yeah.
took or
It
took.
took, not took. It took something like 2 months, but I succeeded.
Okay. It took 2 months.
It took 2 months,
It took 2 months,
but I succeeded
but I succeeded.
because
Succeeded?
you succeeded. Yeah.
Yeah,
There it
yeah.
was. Yeah, you managed to do that. You convinced the supplier, so you succeeded. It's important for you to say that it took 2 months, but at the end of the day, you managed to succeed. Congratulations. Yeah,
Thank
yeah. I've dealt with suppliers myself, and I can tell you it can be definitely horrible. Okay. Uh, Ezekiel. Here's another question for you. Uh, Describe
Mm,
a situation where you had to handle a crisis or difficult situation at work. How did you keep your composure and what steps did you take to resolve the issue? Do you understand the
mm.
question?
The situation where I had a handle crisis.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'll provide you a simple example. The pandemic caused so many crises out there. So, especially people from the supply chain industry, they were severely affected by the pandemic. And they had to experience crazy situations at work. So that's just an example, you know.
so, mm, I don't say what I answer this question.
Do you want me
Uh,
to change the question? I can change the question. I have so many questions.
Please change the question. I don't say answer this question. I don't have a situation of crisis. My life in pandemic. It's
Yeah.
very simple. I just stay in home.
Oh yeah, but you see, the pandemic was just an example. I just gave you an
Okay,
example. It could be anything, anything,
anything.
anything.
Okay,
But if you want, I can change the question. It's okay because that's a very difficult question.
yeah, yeah.
You
Change,
know,
please.
sure. So that's a better question. What's one project you've worked on that you're particularly proud of and why?
This. I am answer this. In 2002, 2012, né?
2012,
12,
2012.
2012. Okay. In this scenario, we need make variables of reports for clients. Uh, s- mm, Everyone client needs uh, composition of data specific for your own business.
Okay.
At this moment, I created what can I say an engine to make reports.
Engine.
Engine engine
Yes.
to make reports.
Reports.
So please repeat.
Reports.
Reports.
Yes.
Okay. I make engine to make reports. We permit so, what can I say? Every client on your business select the columns, the filters, the format to install one application, just one application, permits every client to make a report with just he needs.
Okay.
Okay, so uh, after years, uh, uh, we have more than I don't say the number. Mm, more of 1,000 reports different from different clients. Uh,
Okay. Hold on. We have to be careful, Ezekiel, because the way you're pronouncing these words, it could cause misunderstanding. Yeah? The word engine. Please repeat after me one more time. Engine.
Engine
And reports. Because what you
reports.
mean is relatório, right?
Exato.
Report. Yeah?
Report.
Yeah, it has to be report. Do not say rapport because if you say that, rapport actually means something else. There is a word in English where it will be pronounced as rapport, and rapport actually means harmonia. Oh, and it's actually the pronunciation is a bit different, but it's more similar to that. So be careful not to say that. It's report. Okay?
Report.
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 So let me see if I understand you clearly. You had a problem where with data where you needed to manipulate the engine and it needed to change how it would deal with reports. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have um what I say, vários relatórios,
Many reports.
many reports. We have many reports. And this scenario is very difficult to maintaining the code.
Yeah.
This is motivation to create the engine of reports,
Oh, engine.
engine,
Good.
engine of reports.
Yeah. So
Uh,
that's the project that you're proud of. You created an engine to be so the engine would be responsible for the reports.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
This is my case on the company.
Yeah. Your case at the company.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. So now, uh, oh, here's a question for you, Angela.
Okay.
Can you share an experience when you successfully collaborated with a diverse group of individuals with different perspectives and backgrounds?
Different perspectives and backgrounds. My last role was with people from a lot of a lot
Yeah,
of
from a lot of
places,
different places, right?
different places in Brazil. Brasil, por favor, né? In Brazil. And with people with different ages, at least different from me, for
Mhm.
me, old, old people now, elder, elder, elder,
Elderly people, elderly, older
yeah,
people, or you
elder,
can say, let's be extremely polite. Let's call them seniors. With senior people,
okay, senior people, perfect.
yeah,
Senior people or people even more young than me, and
younger
so
than you,
was
yeah,
a diversive group, a team. And the
diverse,
experience, I'm sorry,
diverse. It was a diverse group.
diverse team. In my experience was so good. I like it too much. There is no, there was no a big problem. Just opportunity to realization,
Opportunity to
realinhar.
what? Oh,
Inventei.
the opportunity to align what?
To realign things, not the big problem, only opportunities.
Only
So the
opportunities, yes.
experience was good.
Mm. But you see, I think that I constantly tell people this when you have a diverse group, it's great because you get to see different perspectives because people think differently. Yeah. So if you have
Yeah.
people in different age ranges, people, different genders, different
Mm-hmm.
cultures. And by cultures, I mean all types of cultures that would involve different sexual orientations, different gender identities, different ethnicities, people from all different backgrounds because they all have something important to bring to the table, you know? And this is
Mm-hmm.
actually this has been proven by many bodies of by a lot of by many bodies of research. When you have a diverse environment, the company is more likely to profit. It's interesting. It's amazing, you know? And you see, it's great. It's just great. Now let's torture this person here. Leidiane, my darling, good evening. Hello, how are you?
How are you guys?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Would it be possible for you to turn on your camera, or is that not possible?
Just a moment.
Okay.
I
Oh, so Leidiane, we're about to wrap up this class, but before we do that, I just would like to hear a little bit about yourself. So please tell me about yourself. What do you have to share with us?
uh, what I- what about want to know to
Mm,
my about profession?
yeah? Who is Leidiane? What do you do?
Um, so I'm a UX designer, UI UX.
Okay.
I've been working with digital interface for more than 10 years, and I also work with photography. I think that's it.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Well done. Well done. Now, let's take a deep breath. Gente, agora eu quero coletar o feedback de vocês. Porque já está chegando no fim, eu gostaria de coletar o feedback. O que vocês acharam? Vamos começar com você, Ezequiel. O que você achou?
Cara, eu gostei muito, foi bastante, vou dizer, produtivo. Me ajudou a pensar melhor na forma como eu respondo, e me ajudou a entender que eu preciso desenvolver melhor o meu raciocínio, né?
Sim,
A mensagem que eu quero passar, ela é sólida na minha cabeça, mas o problema é eu fazer como diz a tradução simultânea. Eu preciso começar a desenvolver o
apertar a
pensamento em
tecla
inglês.
SAP.
Eu preciso desenvolver o pensamento. Então,
Sim,
isso vai em paralelo ao que eu estou fazendo praticamente todo dia, estudando 1 hora de inglês. Então, é assim, aos poucos eu vou melhorando bastante. Eu tenho percebido que eu tenho é, conseguido criar, tipo, ideias mais concisas, mas ainda está muito assim, tá muito, eu preciso, sabe quando tu precisa elaborar muito?
sim,
Primeiro tu pensa em algo, depois tu vê que aquilo pode ser simplificado,
sim,
né? Então esse que é o case, né? Essa é a questão, não é? Eu ainda estou meio enrolado na hora de construir a ideia em si, né?
sim.
Esse é meu ponto que eu percebi, principalmente nessa conversa que a gente teve.
Beleza. Muito
É,
obrigado.
isso
Jeângela.
ajudou
Desculpa, perdão.
bastante.
Beleza. Jeângela, meu amor, o que você achou?
Eu adorei, eu estou encantada. Eu adorei a dinâmica, eu gostei muito do ritmo. A minha dificuldade com outros professores, apesar de nunca ter contratado aulas, eu estudo sozinha desde sempre, me incomodava o ritmo. Era muito devagar. Até do professor falar e não gostava. E eu gostei muito do seu ritmo. Então, meu feedback é muito positivo, tanto pela iniciativa, por ser gratuito, adorei a oportunidade, mas também pelo ritmo. Eu gostei muito.
Muito obrigado. Leidiane, meu amor, você apareceu na pontinha, mas o feedback também é importante. O que você achou na pontinha que tu viu?
Olha, eu vou me abster e pedir desculpa também, porque na verdade eu saí e esqueci do horário. Quando eu cheguei, tinha o alerta no celular. Eu falei, nossa, vamos lá,
Ai,
logo na
apareceu lá.
sequência.
Vamos ver se dá para pegar.
Então eu peço desculpas e não consigo nem te dar uma noção. Assim, vou ver
Não,
para de
muito
repente pela
bem.
próxima vez eu consigo chegar mais cedo.
Muito bem. Então, gente, o que eu vou fazer então? Óbvio, eu vou aproveitar esse momento sim para poder oferecer os meus serviços, né? Deixa eu mostrar para vocês aqui então. Ah, eu opero uma escola chamada Magndon, né? O meu lema que eu uso aqui é As Loucuras e Aventuras da Magndon. E eu lancei esse curso específico de com foco em entrevistas de emprego, tá? Então, ó, o curso intensivo de inglês online Magndon Job Interviews tem como objetivo preparar os participantes para enfrentar com confiança e habilidade os processos seletivos de emprego em inglês. O curso abordará técnicas de entrevista, comunicação eficaz, respostas estratégicas e outras habilidades essenciais para se destacar em entrevistas de trabalho. São um total de 8 lições, 2 aulas por semana, uma aula na segunda, outra aula na quarta, tá? Envolverá atividades em grupo. Isso vai ter. Eu vou ensinar como ter um perfil atrativo no LinkedIn, comunicação eficaz e assertiva em inglês. Você pode parcelar esse curso em 6 vezes, tá? As aulas. Então, nós teremos como apresentar, como fazer a apresentação em inglês, expressões idiomáticas, como pesquisar sobre a empresa que você quer trabalhar e obter mais informações dessa empresa em inglês, maximizar os seus resultados no LinkedIn através de engajamento, postagens, estabelecimento de conexões, né? Entrevistas por videoconferência, negociação, porque óbvio, a gente chega na entrevista, a gente quer ter o poder de negociação com o nosso entrevistador, porque a entrevista acontece do outro lado também, né, gente? Com certeza. A gente não quer trabalhar para uma empresa que não tem algo legal para oferecer para gente. A etiqueta pós-entrevista, o que você faz depois dessa entrevista, quais são os passos que você tem que tomar, né? E a revisão de todo o conteúdo que tem. E seguindo a metodologia que vocês viram aqui, tá? Então, eu vou deixar com vocês o link, tá? Esse eu vou deixar aqui no chat. Vou mandar para vocês também por e-mail esse flyer, se vocês quiserem comprar o curso, é só clicar aqui em comprar agora, tá? E isso te leva para a página de pagamento. Eu vou ter só 10 vagas, tá? No curso. Eu preciso de pelo menos 5 alunos para poder iniciar uma turma. Então, se vocês quiserem comprar, obviamente eu vou manter o dinheiro lá, né? Para até ter a quantidade mínima. Se eu não tiver a quantidade mínima, aí eu devolvo para todo mundo o dinheiro, né? Mas se eu atingir a minha meta e conseguir pelo menos 5 alunos, a gente inicia o curso com o foco em entrevistas de emprego. E é isso, gente. Vocês vão acompanhar esse. Eu vou postar esse vídeo no meu canal do YouTube, tá? Mas ele também vai ser editado. Eu não sei se vocês tiveram a oportunidade de ver meus vídeos no LinkedIn de Ângela e Leidiane. Vocês já viram meus vídeos no LinkedIn?
Não, conheci teu perfil hoje. Hoje não, semana passada. Mas só você e ele hoje.
Lá no meu perfil, todo dia, todo santo dia, eu posto um vídeo novo. Aí tem um vídeo com dupla legenda, tá? Vou até mostrar um videozinho aqui para vocês. Olha só para vocês verem aqui que legal. De como funciona a parada.
Essa é a deixa para quem quiser ser youtuber também, né?
Ah,
Eu apareci ali já, ó, eu apareci lá.
pois é, quer ver? Eu tenho situações engraçadas aqui. Eu gosto muito de brincar com os meus alunos, sabe? Deixa eu mostrar um dos meus vídeos favoritos, porque olha só, quando o aluno tá falando inglês, é engraçado que, de certa forma, ele meio que volta a ser criança, sabe? E aí eu faço algumas perguntas que o aluno tá tão focado pensando em inglês que ele não pensa em certas coisas. Aí teve um cenário que eu fiz uma pergunta para um aluno que, tipo assim, e ele falou assim: eu acho que não dá para sacar dinheiro de casa. Então, tipo assim, gente, não é eu não acho, você não pode sacar dinheiro de casa, né? Mas como o aluno tá tão focado em falar inglês, ele não consegue perceber isso. Então, eu acho esses momentos fenomenais, porque eu uso para brincar com o aluno, sabe? Aí, deixa eu mostrar para vocês esse vídeo. É um dos meus vídeos favoritos. Eu me divirto muito com esse vídeo, quer ver? Deixa eu pegar aqui. Já vou achar ele aqui. Já vou achar, já vou achar, já vou achar, já vou achar, já vou achar. Scorpia. Quase lá. Tô sentindo que tá quase lá. Gente, peraí, deixa eu achar aqui. Deixa eu vir na playlist, é mais fácil, porque eu tô sofrendo, de graça. Se eu for na playlist, vai ser bem mais fácil. Eu tenho uma playlist aqui gigantesca. Eu tenho uma playlist só dessa equipe de tecnologia. Eu tô com mais de 70 vídeos, achei. Aqui, ó. Olha só que legal. Vamos ver se vai tocar. Vai tocar. Que maravilha.
Eu acho que só compartilhou o link. Eu não tô vendo.
Não apareceu?
Ah, tem uma telinha nova aqui.
Ah,
Acho que tem que abrir ela.
isso.
Maximizar. Eu acho que cada um vai conseguir ver a sua tela.
Peraí, tá tocando? Peraí,
Ele
vamos
está
ver.
carregando ainda.
Sim, o meu tá tocando. É só clicar no YouTubezinho lá embaixo, Ezequiel.
Isso eu já fiz. Só que agora
Ah,
parou.
e é isso, gente. É,
Posso fazer uma pergunta?
pode, meu amor.
Tirando esse curso direcionado mais para pessoas de TI, porque não é o meu caso, existe uma classe, você oferece serviços separado disso?
Existe. Eu tenho vários cursos de inglês, esse é só um deles.
Ah, então a gente vai conversar.
Eu tenho vários. Eu tenho de inglês geral. Deixa eu te mostrar para vocês aqui da sessão tortura. Eu tenho um quadro que eu chamo de sessão tortura, que é o quadro de conversação com os nativos de vários países, né? Aí é o inglês geral. Aí deixa eu mostrar para vocês aqui, por exemplo, um com neozelandês. Por exemplo, aqui, ó. O neozelandês. Vejam. Aqui, ó.
Para mim não está reproduzindo aqui.
E aí, um último com a sul-africana Zoe. A Zoe é uma das nativas que é mais requisitada, porque ela é muito. Ah, é impossível não amar a Zoe. A Zoe ela é maravilhosa, ela é da África do Sul, sabe? Eu vou mostrar um vídeo que eu tenho com ela, com duas meninas que eu ensino inglês. Uma gracinha, gente! Criança falando inglês é a coisa mais linda. Olha só para vocês verem. E é isso, gente. É assim que eu trabalho. Tem inglês geral também.
Bom saber.
Então tá. Gente, muitíssimo obrigado pela oportunidade de demonstrar o meu trabalho, tá? Obrigado por terem participado na aula e por terem encarado uma aula de inglês em plena sexta-feira. Eu sei como isso é difícil, sabe? Eu tive 27 pessoas que tinham se inscrito nessa aula, mas só apareceram vocês. Então, assim, muito obrigado mesmo, viu? De coração.
Obrigada a você.
Eu que agradeço.
Por nada. Desejo a vocês um bom final de semana e bom descanso, tá?
Para você também.
Vocês também.
Obrigado. Tchau, tchau, gente.